Shabbat Shalom. Welcome.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat
All of you are
Shalom.
here at TBZ. Those of you are joining us virtually. It's great to be with all of you, to welcome this Shabbat, which is a Shabbat of journeys. That's kind of like what this Shabbat is about. The Torah readings of this week, Parashiot, double Torah reading, are Matot-Ma'ase, and they are the end of the book of Bamidbar, the end of the book of in desert. What is it called? Numbers. Thank you, Numbers. I was going to say numeros because that's how I remember it. One goes to the things that one grew up with, and it's the journeys of the people in the desert. And this is, even though the book of Deuteronomy continues to have those journeys, but this is kind of the end of that journey, and it is a lot of stops. This parasha, it's about a lot of stops. If you want to learn a little geography in the desert, this is your Torah portion. And it's about journey and a stop, and another stop, and another stop, and another stop. And such a beautiful teaching about life, because when we think we're stopping, actually we're still in the midst of the journey. That which feels like it's a stop or an end, it's not an end, it's just part of the journey. Sometimes when we feel stuck, that we're not moving through, it's just a little stop, and then something opens up one day and you move to the next part of the journey. So taking that from this week parasha to us, because I think we can all, whatever journeys we are in life, can relate to that teaching. A little bit of a reminder of hope that when we get to a stop, there will be a next stage of this. So I invite all of us to take a moment to light the candles. If you're at home, I encourage you to join us too with your candles. And here with these candles together, taking a moment with the light and bring the presence of the divine to this moment, to our lives, welcoming in Shabbat together. Holy One of blessing,
Holy One of blessing,
your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Holy One of blessing,
Holy One of blessing,
your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. We take 3 times from the light of the Shabbat candles and we say the bracha, the blessing together. Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'ad ligner, le'ad ligner, shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I encourage you to greet each other, Shabbat Shalom, and greet someone you don't know. Shabbat Shalom to the people at home.
Ay, 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 ay,
Our practice at TBZ during Kabbalat Shabbat is to take a little time during the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat to reflect on our week, to settle, to arrive, to find in each day of the week a moment of gratitude, something we want to lift up and bring into Shabbat. And in that practice, to let go, all the rest that needs to let go, to be let go. So the invitation is, as we go through each day of the week, to take a moment to try to remember what you did that day. Try to remember one thing. And if you don't remember, if you're confusing Tuesday and Wednesday, that's okay. I'm not checking on what you're doing every day, nor you should do that. But the idea is to lift up. It's also not to scan every moment of the week. I woke up, I had this for lunch, and then I ate for breakfast, or I didn't have breakfast, or whatever it is. But just to find in every day one little thing that you can say, thank you. That was good. That felt good. That's a blessing. If it is, conversation, visit with friends, a book, a poem, a song, a nap, a good cup of coffee, a good meeting, a good phone call, or just like the rain, whatever. So each day, a little silent, lift up gratitude. We sing a little bit of the psalm, then we move to the next day, and so on until we arrive to Shabbat. And as we arrive to Shabbat, we then lift up that as a bouquet of flowers. These are our Shabbat flowers. All the thank yous, all the gratitudes of these moments of blessings from this week. And all the rest stayed somewhere. And then we enter Shabbat from a place of openness and gratitude and blessing together as a community. So we start with Sunday, Yom Rishon. Oh, we'll start Igala first? Okay. Not yet on Yom Rishon. We're going to sing something before we can. No, let's sing Higale first. I'm moving fast today. Higale on page 2, and then we will get to Yom Rishon. It's an opportunity for you to try to go back to their week. But Higale now, Fros Chavivi Alai on page 2, the last stanza of Yedid Nefesh, the first sentence. May you uncover to us, God, and spread over us our love, your love, and your canopy of peace, protection.
Higale, gale, gale,
na. Ufros, Habibi, And now Yom Rishon, Sunday. Page 3, Psalm 95.
לכו נרננה לאדוני נריע לצורי אישנו נקד בפניו בתודה בזמירות נריע לו
Monday, יום שני. Page 5, we sing Psalm 96. We'll sing the psalm with this tune. It's a lot of words. There's transliteration facing the Hebrew, but if the words make it more difficult to sing and lift up your voice, and so, nai, 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 ay, 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 oi, 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 noi, 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 whatever works. Psalm 95. Shiru Ladon 96. Psalm 96.
Ve
השמיים ותגל הארץ. עיר הים ומלואו יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו.
אז ירננו כל הצייה לפני אדוני כי בא לשפוט הארץ, לשפוט תבל וצדק ועמים באמונתו.
יום שלישי, Tuesday. Psalm 97 on page 6, the last two lines of the psalm.
אור זרוע לצדיק ולאיש לב שמחה. אור זרוע לצדיק ולאיש לב שמחה. אור זרוע לצדיק ולאיש לב שמחה. איי 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 איי. אור זרוע לצדיק ולאיש לב
Yom Revi, and for those who came a little later, what we're doing is going through our week, allowing ourselves to lift up a moment of gratitude, of blessing from each day, something small from each day that we want to hold on into this Shabbat. So now we are on Wednesday, and it doesn't matter which days you're choosing or which moments of gratitude, but it helps for the practice. So Yom Revi, Wednesday. Page 8 in the middle of the Psalm, Psalm 98.
Zamru Adonai Bechino Bechino Bekol Zimra Zamru Adonai Bechino Bechinon, Bekol Zimra. Zamru l'Adonai, Bechinon, Bechinon, Bekol Zimra. Zamru l'Adonai Bechinon Bechinon Bekol Zimra Zamru l'Adonai
Hi, Sebastian. You singing with us? Yeah. Yom Hamishi, Thursday. Take a moment with Yom Hamishi. page 9, the end of Psalm 99.
רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו רוממו
אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. On Yom Shishi, today, Friday. Psalm 29, the last two lines of Psalm 29 on page 10. The last one line. Last one. Adonai yevarech et amo. Adonai yos le'amo yiten. Adonai yevarech olamo. Shalom. And we bring Shabbat in with Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabla on page 12. And it's our practice for the last stanza of Lecha Dodi, for Boy V'Shalom, for come in peace, bride of Shabbat, to go outside to the stairs to bring Shabbat in and bring Shabbat out. The practice comes from the tradition in Tzfat, in Safed, where the Kabbalists will go, those who wrote this beautiful song, go out into the fields to bring Shabbat, to receive Shabbat like a bride. And we do the same thing even to the fields of Beacon Street in Brookline. But we always add an additional kavanah intention to this, which is not only we go out to bring Shabbat into this space and the spaces we are at home and to our homes, but we also bring Shabbat out to the world, because the world needs the teachings of Shabbat. The world needs Shabbat so much. So 2 ways this coming out to bring Shabbat in and bring Shabbat out. Page 12. Totally okay for Sebastian to dance around. Yes. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi. That's the Parsha of Shavua, this week Parsha.
Al yad isha
לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה.
לך דודי,
אוי לך דודי,
לקראת כלה,
אוי לקראת כלה,
פני שבת,
פני שבת,
נקבלה.
נקבלה.
לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לא תבושי,
אוי לא תבושי,
ולא תקלמי,
ולא תקלמי,
מה תשתוכחי,
מה תשתוכחי,
ומה תמי,
ומה תמי, בעדך חזו,
אני אעמי,
ונבנתה עיר אל תילה.
לך דודי,
לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. Well, page 14.
לך דודי,
איי, 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 לקראת
כלה,
פני שבת, נקבלה.
והיום שיצא,
והיום שיצא,
שזעיר,
שזעיר,
ורחקו,
ורחקו,
כל מבלייך,
כל מבלייך
יעציץ עלייך, אלוהייך, כיסוס לב באהבה. לך דודי,
אוי לך דודי,
לקראת כלה,
לקראת כלה,
פני שבת,
פני שבת,
נקבלה.
נקבלה.
לך דודי, לקראת כלה,
פני שבת, נקבלה.
ימין ושמאל,
ימין ושמאל,
תפרוצי,
תפרוצי,
ואת אדוני,
ואת אדוני,
תריצי,
תריצי,
על ידי,
ידיש,
ואת פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי, לקראת
We're going
כלה,
out. People on YouTube will be back. נקבלה.
לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. אוי ושלום, התרס בלה, עמך ובצל, תוחמו עמסה, אוי חלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, 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 נקבלה.
It's good to be grateful, to say thank you in the morning and recognize the chesed, the loving kindness, the grace that overflows from the divine, from the world to us. And put in that grace and loving kindness that exists in the world, that comes to us, put our faith, our emunah, our belief, our trust. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. It is good to be grateful to you, God. Page 15.
טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני
ולזמר לשמך עליון.
להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. להגיד בבוקר חסדך באמונתך בלילות. Last line on page 15. Page 16.
Page 16.
Last three lines on page 16.
It's like 7 times today. I'm all over the place. עדותיך נמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש. עדותיך נמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה
קודש. אדוני
לאורך ימים.
אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני לאורך ימים.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Actually, over here. It's good to be with all of you, and I see a lot of new faces or faces I haven't seen in a long time. It's great to welcome all of you this Shabbat. So as I said earlier, and I'll repeat a little bit for those of you who came after candle lighting, during the candle lighting, I shared this is the last 2 portions of the Torah readings of the book of Bamidbar, the book of Numbers, the desert stories called Matot-Ma'ase. The word Masa'e, which is the last parasha of the book of Bamidbar, the last Torah portion of the book of Numbers. It is all about the Masa'im, the Masa'e of the Bnei Israel, the journey of the people of Israel walking through the desert. And when you read that part, and there is like a special even trope to it that it's used that kind of tries to hold into it this idea that you are in a journey with stops. We learn, and for some calculations, and this is where I always trust that Rabbi Sam Sikol will know better than me, but I think I have it right, that it's like the 40 years that people were in the desert, right? We always say the people of Israel walk in the desert for 40 years. They actually walked for 2 years, and they actually were stationed in different places in the desert for 38. Huh? No, I want your comment, Rabbi Jen. That's it. They complain for 38. Very much. So when Rabbi Jen Guvitz says they complain for 38. But really, that's kind of the journey of the people of Israel it's told. It's like, we always say it was such a long journey. They could have done it in 2 years or even less, but it took them 40 years. Part because they complained for a very long time. Part, as we know from the story of Shlach Lecha, of the stories of the spies, earlier in this story of Bamidbar, because in a way God realized or understood that the people who have left slavery were not ready to enter the land, so kind of God took them around and around and around. Also, if you look at the map, it's not a direct flight. It's pretty much like as I said, many, many stops, really like not making any sense. Have you ever taken a flight that you're supposed to go to Florida, but it takes you through, I don't know what. I don't know the map in America enough well, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So it is something like that. And part is because they are not ready to get to that place, so they need to walk around and take all this time. And it is all this journey, all these stops are part of the journey. It's not that they were just wasting their time. This is part of the journey of growth to get there to that place. Before, when Sebastian walked in and walked to 1.5 steps, and then he fell, right? That's his stage. He just started to walk, I'm assuming, not long ago, and he falls more than he stands, correct? Now you can say he made it to my first sermon. That's it. I thought I was really thinking about this notion. That's exactly, that's the journey of the people of Israel. It's like we walk and we fall, and then we stand up and we fall again, and when we stand up and fall again and again, and sometimes we think we're taking 3 steps forward, but we're actually taking 7 backwards, and then we need to keep going and keep moving. And that's the story of Masa'e, and that's the story of the people of Israel in this, what they call it, the wilderness itinerary, which in the Chumash, it's and the Chumash that we use in the Red Book, that's the title they have there to explain what comes. And I found it so kind of interesting and somehow funny, like a wilderness itinerary. What does that mean? That you are going in this journey through the wilderness, through a place that actually most of the time looks the same again and again, and you feel like you are not getting anywhere, but you have to trust that actually you are going to get somewhere, even though the feeling is that you're going to fall again. And that's the journey of the Torah, and that's the journey of the people of Israel. It is a very simple teaching, and it is so powerful and so much what our life is about. It is about having the trust, the emunah, that actually, even though when it feels that I'm not moving forward or not advancing, I'm going into a journey to some place where I will arrive. We also live in a world that we think that the only direction to move is forward, that success is only forward. And what if we would get to take that kind of paradigm from our idea of what does it mean to walk in a journey? Why does the journey need to be forward? What if it's a little twisted and around? I think one of the most powerful teachings of Torah is that as soon as we arrive, this is Rabbi Eben leader says this on Simchat Torah every year, and I've been hearing it for a very long time. And in the moment you come to the end of the Torah, we arrive, we enter the land, we don't even enter, we just know we're about to enter the land. What's the next thing that happens? We start all over again. We start all over again. Because that's kind of the journey. So 38 years of being in places that we stop again and again are actually part of the journey. The stops are part of the journey. So if we are stuck at moments in our lives, if we are stuck personally, professionally, emotionally, if we feel like we're not going anywhere, can we reframe or rephrase that of that place of being in that stop, in that camp, in that tent that it seems that it's not taking us anywhere, is actually part of a journey that will take us somewhere. It all takes emunah. It all takes faith and belief and trust. And that's my blessing to all of us, that we can hold into that. Shabbat Shalom. Page 18, a vision of Shabbat, Raza the Shabbat. Raza the Shabbat, a piece from the Zohar on page 18. A vision of Shabbat, an insight into the profound meaning of being at one. Through the service of Kabbalat Shabbat, the throne of glory is prepared for the Holy One. We have the arrival of Shabbat. The Shekhinah is liberated from all forces of evil and hard judgment, leaving her free for intimate union with the holy light, adorned with many crowns by the Holy One. All kingdoms of anger, all dominions of judgment, flee from her presence. No alien power reigns in all the universe. No alien power reigns in all the worlds. She's bathed in light from on high, while receiving a crown of Shabbat prayers from earth. From us, the holy people, all of us are adorned with fresh additional souls, which are ours on Shabbat. Then we begin Shabbat prayers, happily blessing her, joy and gladness on our faces, release from thoughts of severity and judgment, uttering Baruch Hu, praise Yah. As Shabbat blessings and peace begin to flow, we rise as you are able. If you are able, for Baruch Hu, page 19. Baruch Hu et Adonai Ameborach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Baruch Ata Adonai Leolam. On page 19. ומעביד יום ומעביד לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני ועמד יבדבים אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך page 20 כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו והם נגע יומם בלילה ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. page 21 שמע Shema,
Shema
Yisrael, Adonai read silently the paragraphs from the Shema from page 21 to 23, Hebrew or English. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך וכל נפשך וכל מאודך. וים שמוע תשמעו על מצוותי אשר לכם מצווה אתכם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 25, the blessing of גאולה, of redemption. ומלכותו ורצון קיבלו עליהם מרים משה בני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף מלכותך רוב עניך בו קיים לפני משה זה ליהנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פד אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. On page 26 we read together in English. Cause us, eternal, our God, to lie down for shalom, and help us arise, our ruler, to life. Spread over us the shelter of your shalom, and fix in us good counsel in your presence. Save us for the sake of your name, and shield us. Keep far from us enmity, illness, strife, hunger, and fear. Keep oppressors from confronting or pursuing us. Let us be covered by the shadow of your wings, for you are our protector and helper. Mercy and compassion is your rule. Guard our going out and our coming in for life and for shalom from this time forth and forever.
Ufros aleinu
ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו על כל עמו ישראל על ירושלים ועל כל העולם. Rise as you are able, if you are able, page 27. ושמרו בני ישראל לדורותם
ברית עולם.
איי, איי, איי.
ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. The Chatzi Kaddish on page 28, the invitation to find a different place to stand. That's our practice during the Amidah, the silent Shabbat meditation, standing meditation. We have the faith quilts of Chesed, loving kindness, on my right. It's the blue faith quilt, Chesed, loving kindness, or Gvura, which is a faith quilt that holds in it boundaries, strength. And sometimes we need more loving kindness, or we need to share more loving kindness, or be receivers or more loving kindness. And sometimes we are working towards figuring out how to put some boundaries, how to have the strength and the courage to do that. And sometimes it's about finding the balance between those two. And so our invitation is to stand on a different place during the Amidah. If you want to face Yerushalayim east, that's towards the right windows. Whatever it is, move to a different place during the Chatzi Kaddish, and then follow with a silent meditation. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חילותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב וימרום. אמן.
יש מרבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקדושה. לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם ועלמה וימרו.
Amen.
Silent meditation between page 29 and 39, or you can use this time if you don't know what to, you don't want to say the traditional words of the Amidah. You can use this time for the words of your heart.
banet. Adonai, ay, ay, Olam chesed yibanet. Adonai, ay, ay, Adonai, Olam chesed yibanet. Adonai, ay, ay, Adonai, Olam chesed yibanet. Adonai, ay, ay,
If you are able to stand or remain standing, please do so for Aleinu, page 44.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשה לגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו עמהם, וגורלנו עם כל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. I want to extend our condolences. We all want to extend our condolences to Miriam on the death of her father Albert this past week. We also offer our condolences to Craig Harris and Audrey Wagner on the death of Craig's mother, and also to Jean Weinberg on the death of her mother, and Mark Dinenberg on the death of Jean's mother. Announcements about the funerals and the Shiva for Jean's mother was sent to the community today. This week, we will commemorate the yahrzeit of Mary Ann Barrett, Sidney Bernstein, Gittel Books, George Branch, Moses Cooperstein, Harold Drey, Nettie Glassman, Mort Golden, Martha Leiner, Arlene Massonzon, Sarah Musican, Franklin Neyman, Helene Rosenbaum, Richard Siegel, Michael Silver, David Stein, Evelyn Schwartz, and Abraham Unger. If you are in mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit, our custom is to rise for the Mourner's Kaddish. Please do so. Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish, page 48. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
ועלמא דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
Amen.
You may be seated. Again, welcome to all of you, those who are here for the first time, those who are here every Shabbat, those who are joining us on virtually on YouTube. It's good to have you all here. So I have a few announcements, and then we'll conclude by saying Kiddush and Amotzi, the blessing for the grape, for the wine. It's actually grape juice, but that blessing, and challah together, and invite everybody to share some challah. And there are a few snacks in the back, and we can all get connect with each other, especially if you're new. I'd love to connect with you at the end of services. So the first thing is, it is time to renew your membership. Letters and emails were sent to all TBZ members. And if you're not a member and would like to join or would like to learn more about being part of the TBZ community, there are these very beautiful postcards outside that you can take one and you can fill it and send it, or you can just go to the link that has there, and we can be in touch with you and tell you more about being a part of our community, becoming a member. And connected to that is High Holidays, which are kind of coming. It's in 2 months. Next week is Rosh Chodesh Av, is the beginning of the month of Av, so that's 2 months. But here at TBZ, we're already, Noah and I spent 2 full days yesterday and today preparing for the high holidays, so I'm already on Yom Kippur, that's it. Which means there's a lot going on at TBZ preparing for it. If you receive our emails, both members and non-members, you are going to get on Sunday an email with a lot of information about high holidays. You already can, if you're a member, make sure you get your tickets. If you're not a member and would like tickets, get your tickets. You'll get some other information, some music in it. There's a lot in it, so look for your email on Sunday. Just a reminder, we are having office hours at TBZ during the summer hours during summer. So instead of closing at 5 every day, we're closing at 4, just to give the staff at TBZ a little more time. And Tuesdays, always the office is, the building is closed, but the staff is working from home. And I'll get to a couple more things. Summer's here, it's very hot. Hopefully it won't be that hot on July 28 and August 18 because we're having Shabbat at the park. It will be at Griggs Park. So instead of being here, those 2 Shabbatot, July 28, which is 2 weeks from today, and then in August 18, we'll have a Kabbalat Shabbat at the park, at Griggs Park. We will not be streaming it that time and invite people to come, and we want to encourage people to bring also their dinner, their picnic, and we'll have a communal picnic. You bring your own food, but we'll all sit together to have Shabbat together and dinner at Griggs Parks in 2 weeks, and then again in August. Tu B'Shvat is also coming, but Tisha B'Av is coming before, and we will have services for Tisha B'Av on Wednesday, July 26th. And I'll finish with something about the winter. I don't know why.
Tu B'Shvat.
All right, but if you're already thinking, I am always thinking about what's my next trip. I don't know about you, when I finish one, I'm that way. So you are already thinking about getaways possibility during the winter and the possibility of contemplative retreats together. We have 2 opportunities this winter in December, November 30th to December 3. I'll be leading a contemplative retreat at Kripalu in Western Massachusetts with Cantor Lizzie Shamash, who is a yoga teacher, and it's not early to sign up. It's already in the Kripalu website. And in February, I'll be leading a contemplative retreat in Costa Rica with Rabbi Marcelo Bronstein and Karina Zilberman. So you can join me to one or both of those. That's a contemplative practice in the winter and times to be able to go away. So those are the announcements. And with that, let's all come together close. We'll do a circle so we can say the blessings together. closer. Come closer. Here. Everybody in the circle. Is it okay if I put my hand on you? We're blessing each other. יברכך אדוני וישמרך. יאר אדוני פניו אליך. ויחונקה יישא אדוני פניו אליך. וישם לך שלום. וישם לך שלום. שלום, שלום, שלום. וישם לך שלום. שלום, שלום, שלום. וישם לך
שלום.
וישם לך שלום. סברי חבריי.
לחיים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו ואהבה ורצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר לתחיית מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך שמו.
מקדש השבת.
אמן. לחיים, לחיים.
You put this here. I didn't bring the paper towel. Thank you. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על נטילת ידיים.
אמן.
And we connect to the challah, to someone connect to challah. Whoosh, everybody connect. Everybody.
Connect, connect.
Okay. Say the bracha וברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המוציא לחם מן הארץ. אמן.
שבת שלום.
Shabbat shalom. I'm going to bring the challah to the back.
עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. היי שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. שבת שלום.